Goku and Vegeta never regressed as characters in the Dragon Ball Super manga. They were both dealing with an inner conflict with themselves while battling Granola and Gas. Goku was having issues with suppressing his emotions in order to fight an Ultra Instinct, when the problem for him is that he needs it as a necessity in order to fight on levels with his opponents that are stronger than him. And it doesn't help his cause when he wants to fight with a raging fury but can't, because the form requires his heart to be calm and tranquil. Which is why when we tell later on the story, deep down, what are you really, didn't really click for Goku until he saw how inspiring his father Bardock was in his battle with Gas. Just like moments later when Vegeta tells him to figure out his own version of Ultra Instinct fast, is when Goku tapped into his own version of true Ultra Instinct. I didn't make this stuff up, that's what the official people are calling it right now. This form allows him to fight with his emotions intact the way he likes it, in which he makes easy work on Gas in that chapter. Although the drawback to his power, in like most situations in these Dragon Ball arcs, he can't go the distance like he wants to because the plot demands it. Now Vegeta, similar to Goku, was having his own issues trying to psych himself into the ruthless warrior he once was using Ultra Ego. He also needed it as a necessity in order to fight at his best with opponents that are stronger than him. But his problem while fighting Granola was a victim and the last survivor of his race, the Cerealians, that were killed by the Saiyans under Frieza's order, which in turn played a part into Vegeta's guilt about what he did in the past, as well as the wrongdoings the Saiyans before him did as well. Even when Beerus told him to let go of his feelings of the past and rebuild himself back up from scratch, Granola was just that weakness to Vegeta's guilt, as he was willing to die along with him. He also mentioned he couldn't revert back into the cold-hearted man he once was, which goes to show you Vegeta changed a lot over the years. All it took for Goku and Vegeta was to listen to an old recording of the battle Bardock had with Gas 40 years ago. The speech from Bardock not only inspired them, but also cleared up those inner conflicts Goku and Vegeta were having. Goku wanted to give in to his rage as a guy, but can't due to his reliance on using the wrong way of Ultra Instinct. Vegeta couldn't fight to his full potential due to the guilt and sins of all Saiyans before him when it comes to the people like Granola and the Namekians he saved during the Moro arc. Bardock wanting to beat the shit out of Gas out on principle just for the sake of winning was enough of a drive for why they both fight as Saiyans. They're not fighting for themselves or for the sins of Saiyans before them, they're also fighting for the pride of their people, which makes a lot of sense when you see them powering up together and fighting alongside each other, especially with Vegeta being okay with it, which is a development in itself. Just like Goku finally remembered who Bardock and his mother Gine was to tap into who he is deep down inside. One thing for sure, binge reading these chapters back to back opposed to reading them monthly gave me a better insight, because reading it monthly, you sometimes forget about things and then your expectation runs high, and then sometimes when you get chapters that are not so good or land the way you want to, you end up being disappointed or angry about some stuff. But that's just my take on it.